Welcome back to Gimmickast, where we only put cum on Time Thief cards.
Oh God!
Okay, alright. Alright.
I regret what I said before the podcast.
Yes.
I truly do.
Now I got it here ready, because to be honest, after that Time Thief video I made yesterday, uh, I got some. The song's been stuck in my head because not Ethan, John. I get you guys confused all the time. John keeps playing it because he has it on his soundboard, so I'm just gonna play the first couple minutes of it. Yes.
Welcome to the cum zone. Only cum inside anime girls. Quivering clit, double-jointed pussy.
There you go. That's it. Not. Don't want to.
Yep.
You don't want to. It's. Oh my god. I actually had to look up what double jointed pussy means, and it was Yeah, you know, it's just you know. I'll tell you after the podcast. This is
we're definitely demonetized now.
Implying we had monetization before.
We could have had.
Well, since I guess we over done with Time Thief stuff, we're gonna have to talk about Selection 10.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so let's start with the heretics.
I'm sorry, but the name of them made so much sense. Within your, like you saying heretic in referring to these cards just sounds like something you would say without knowing that their name is heretics.
I mean,
No?
that's how I know. I know they're pronounced heraldics, but every time I just look at them, I'm like, that looks like heretic. Heretic,
Oh,
heavenly
okay.
dragon, overlord of Heliopolis. What the fuck?
Yes. Big boy.
So when I heard heraldics, my brain corrected it to be heraldry, like as in the XYZ archetype from Zexal, the one used by.
Yeah, no, mine did too. Don't
And
worry.
that's why I was like, when I was looking at this card, like, why is it a rank 8? This is a rank 4 deck. Why does it have a rank 8? And then I realized, oh no, it's that archetype that no one plays.
Here's the worst thing: is that the vanilla monster that they have is called Heraldic Herald of something.
Yeah, no, I don't want to.
It's like you stop there.
Oh, okay. My computer wants to restart at some point. I'm gonna tell it to fuck off.
Yeah.
You
Anyway,
read
it's a
it.
rank
Well,
8.
yeah.
It's a rank 8 light dark machine, light dragon machine type, not light dark. We're not cross attributing yet. XYZ effect monster with a 3,000 attack and 2,400 defense, which is the same as the the original form of this card. Xyz material to 2 level 8s, same as the other one. But its effect is once per turn when your opponent activates a card or effect, cards among your cards on the field there in your graveyard and or in your banner zone. Quick effect: you can detach one material from this card and get the activation if you destroy that card.
So it's a generic rank 8.
Yes, but at the same time, so was every other heraldic XYZ. So that's still on theming.
Yeah, so play it in a deck that doesn't play heraldics, because who the fuck plays heretics anyway? Oh yeah, they have a continuous spell. Fuck. No, they have a normal spell. Shit.
Fucking hell, man. It's called Heraldic Seal of Creation.
Oh,
It's a normal
Jesus.
spell, as we mentioned earlier. You can only use either effects of this card's name 1 or 2 effects per turn. There. And only once per turn. My tongue today. The target one dragon XYZ you control special summon from your deck one heraldic exceeds monster with a different original name than that monster you control by using its material. Okay, why can I see this being abused in Galaxy Eyes?
Because it probably will be abused in Galaxy Eyes.
You can banish this card from your graveyard, target one heraldic monster, and go special summon it in defense position. No, I very much see this being played in Galaxy Eyes because you can just use both of its effects on the XYZ monsters. It's just abusable. It's an abusable rank up, basically.
Okay, there. It's okay. It's
I'm
okay.
slightly upset by this.
It's fine. It's not like Galaxy Eyes also got Cypher Dragon.
Yeah, no, they got two sets of support basically.
There.
They got this, and then they got that thing, and they lost. And they lost in the polls. This upsets me greatly.
Oh yeah, when we get to Ice Bearers, we have to talk about that. Anyway, moving on. Necros of not even reading it. I don't even know what this is fucking based on.
Arabetta, I don't know. What is that?
What card is that? Taking like it's turned into armor?
Is it Lord of Red?
No, that implies Red Eyes is in the fucking dual terminal lore.
I don't know. There's, and they don't have a lore segment about it, I don't think. Hang on. I'm going to the bottom. Nope, they don't have a thing on it.
Oh, my fucking chest.
You're just slowly dying in the back there.
Yeah, I got a stress cough, as the doctor put it.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Ugh.
Anyway, it's a level 10 Water Warrior Ritual Effect monster with 3,300 attack and 3,200 defense.
Yeah.
There. You can ritual summon this with any Necros ritual spell. You don't even need to Why is this line here?
What?
I'm sorry, but because it's something that always annoys me is because ritual summon like naturally have to use a ritual spell, right?
Yeah.
Um. So what's the point of putting this line here? You can be summoned with any Necros ritual spell.
Mainly, then you can specify the fact that you can't use a generic ritual spell.
Oh right, yeah, I forgot about those. Must be ritual summoned without using any level 10 monsters. That's a weird. Why does that restriction exist?
Oh, Necros has all sorts of weird restrictions. Let me bring them up.
I don't think there is any other level 10 outside of this. That's my thing.
It's probably this because splash ability, but no, Necros always have weird restrictions.
I know, but like it seems weirder than normal.
I see.
Because like most of the other ones you can just use another copy of it to ritual summon. This is the only one that doesn't.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, Sophia needs you to use 3 different monsters of different types. This one needs you to use any non-level 10s. It shares the same restrictions of decisive armor.
Ah, okay.
And Trishla needs you to do it without using any level 9s. Yeah, pretty much.
It's on brand, I guess.
Yeah, it's very on-brand.
You can discard this. You can only use each effect once per turn. You can discard this card. Tribute up to 2 Necros monsters from hand of finish to send the same amount of Necros cards from deck to group. What? What? Why? I mean, cool. It has an in-hand effect, I guess, but why? You're just sending like 4 cards to the graveyard for no reason.
Oh no, I have to bring up the Necros because I actually haven't double checked yet if that float effect's worth it.
It might, but that's a lot of cards. You're basically sending 5 cards to the graveyard.
Let's see, Zephyr. No, that one doesn't count. If this one's treated by a card effect,
Okay.
this one gets treated by a card effect. They all have treated by card effects.
Okay, that explains something. But also, why send more to the graveyard though? Do any of them have grave effects that you want in the graveyard?
Let's see. Does Trish have one?
I assume the ritual monsters won't. I think it will have the main deck monsters, but
No,
still.
they only have effects that activate when they get put into when they get treated. I think you're doing it for the I think you're doing it for the ritual spells.
Do they have something? Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have grave effects. Okay, there we go. There's the connection. Okay, never mind. I mean, very powerful effect for an in-hand effect as well. So you're just discarding it from hand.
Yeah, but it's shooting, so you're still getting bonus effects off of it.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. Second effect is when a monster effect is activated. Effect you contribute one monster from your hand or field. Negate the activation into 2 patches. Wow,
So it's a negate that lets you combo. Lovely.
that's and it lets you combo with cards that haven't even been ritual summoned yet, and it still activates the float effect. That's nasty.
Yeah, this cough is nasty.
Both of the things are nasty. Um, okay, just overall good card for Necros, I guess. Zane, did you die?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, let's move on to Fairy Tale. How did you say that?
Roshka.
Rush. It's a Russian doll now. Move on. Level 4 light spellcaster effect monster, same stat line as every other Fairy Tale monster. You can only use this card's names effect once per turn. When this card is not summoned, you can have your opponent gain 500 life points, then have them look at the top 3 cards of the deck, choose one of them to add to your hand, also shuffle the rest into the deck. Wow. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And then a second effect is if this card battles before damage calculation, send this card to the graveyard. Cool. I like that. I like it. It's interesting.
Okay.
Then we have a Fairy Tale continuous spell called Fairy Tale.
Okay, yeah, I'll read this and try not to die.
And then you can go on to this card.
Yes. You can reveal one spell, cast a monster in your hand that has 1850 attack, and a name different from the face-up monster's control. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon set that monster.
Good.
Each turn, you will take battle damage or effect damage where you control a spellcaster with 1850 original attack. You do not. And I'm just going to say this now. This is fucking Charmer support.
Yeah. I mean, they both work together, so I think Konami's doing the little sneaky behind people's back and being like, let's just improve both of them at the same time.
So in other words, just play for your Fairy Tale in your FB deck and don't even bother playing Fairy Tale deck because they're just fucking toolbox cards and you don't have snow.
Yeah, which sucks. Now, do we want to talk about this last card, which you did a video on?
The Cum Zone. Or should we call it the
Which also,
Time
by the
Thief
way,
Zone?
before we start, can I just say, why did you throw me under the bus?
Oh, I just thought it would be. I just don't know. I just went. Yeah, Ethan told me about this card, and I was like, well, he did it, and I just found him. Oh no, it'll be funny.
It wasn't funny. You just threw me under the bus for no reason.
Yeah, but what that implies there was negative implications to it.
Yeah.
There was no negative implications anyway.
Made you look like an idiot.
Well, what about it? I look like an
Because
idiot.
you clearly could tell that you'd read the cards before.
Yeah, fair enough. Who cares? So, Time Thief Double Battle, yes, it's a good card because I've already read the card before. If you watched that video,
Yes.
but then I took a whole night of thinking about it in the context of a Time Thief deck.
Yes, I also sat on it for a bit and was like, I don't think this quite works with the deck.
Yes, okay, let me explain what my line of thought was. Because it doesn't have the effect where it stacks its own materials, you need to have Perpetua out for this.
Yes.
So, in other words, it's not going to be really useful, especially if you're playing variations of a Time Thief deck, which you most likely are, because pure Time Thieves are stupid. Like, for example, the main Time Thief play you're going to be doing is, like, Redoer with Chronocoder, Banish Redoer, proc Chronocoder summons himself, have another level 4 ready to go because you summoned Winder, and then Winder goes out, and then you just summon the other Time Thief card you got in your hand, and then you make Perpetua, there you go. Because Double Barrel doesn't have its own stacking effect, you need Perpetua out, but you do not have another way to make it.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think this works best in Time Thief PK because they have trap monsters.
But that's my problem. In Time for You Phantom Knights, yeah, you could be making double barrel for turn one, which is very unlikely.
No, it's not because you have Shade Brigady.
Yeah, exactly. That requires you to have what? You will need Shade Beginner, like two of them at least. You're gonna need a sharp iPad, and then you're gonna need what? You're gonna need a fucking startup if you don't want to waste your normal summon, which is very likely you need to do. And then you'll need what the fuck was that card again? I can't remember my cards. It's been a while. Regulator. You need Regulator. That's a fucking 4-card startup.
Yeah. Again, the only reason this works with PK is because they have the trap monsters, and that's because this thing is generic. And I don't think that I see this playing in Time Thieves. I see this played in just rank 4 toolboxes.
Yeah, exactly. But then yet
Just
again,
like
if you want to make use of its spells and trap effects, you're gonna have to, well, just
be playing PK.
with Perpetua. So my
Not
problem
even
with
not even then because the rank up equips itself as exchange material.
yeah, and then I thought
So
about it in the context of other decks. So let's see, there was Plunder Thief. The thing with Plunder Thief is once you're done redo and Perpetua, you want to be doing Plunder Patrol plays, not more Phantom Thief plays, Time Thief plays. And then let's see, Phantom Thief. We talked about that. What was the other one? Not Leia. Leia's just you don't even summon redo and Leia. You just summon the Reek of Rank 4. I guess you could try to do it in Gargars. But Gargar Time
I mean,
Thief
even
is
then, you won't have access to the trap effect. You would have access to the spell effect,
yeah.
which is the main issue with this card. Is that it feels like it's just shoehorn. They've said, we'll make a time thief card, but then they decided, you know what? We made a bunch of PK monsters recently. Let's just make it help PKs a little.
Here's the thing: if they just gave it the redoer self-attach effect, this would be much better.
Yes. Or give us a card that at least lets us like do a swap out, like being able to like or just rank over it, like how um, C39 does. Like just something to make it easier to get this out in the field with stuff already on there, because how else are you going to do it without the use of Perpetua?
Yeah. I mean, another
It's
thing with Phantom Thief is you can make the argument just make this turn 3 and beyond, or turn 2, like make this on turn 3. You're playing Phantom Knights and it has Vader's Knights. You want to be summoning Vader's Knights.
yeah, but you can also summon Raider's Knight, put stuff under Raider's Knight, then rank, and then use its effect to rank up into double barrel because it is a dark type.
Yeah, there's a rank 4. I think Vader's Knight only likes to go into rank 5 and higher.
No, it's rank 3, but it goes from rank 4 to rank 4 and 5s.
Okay. Yeah, but then why would you do that with double barrel? Because doesn't Vader's Knight just pop itself at the end?
No, because if you rank up, it doesn't have that ability. Hence why this is actually a good target.
I actually need
Because
to
you
double
get a
check Vader's
negate
Knight
out
effect
of
now.
a Raider's Knight.
Now I have to double check Vader's Knight's effect. It really shows how much ego I've been playing recently.
Yeah, well, I mean, I could be being mixed up with other cards as well, because there's so much rank 4 and rank
Okay.
3.
You can attach one material from this card with summon from your extra deck, the Phantom Knights, Vader Knight, or XYZ monster of one rank higher or lower this card, using this card as material but destroy it during your opponent's next end phase.
Yeah, I was thinking of a different thing.
You're probably thinking of the fucking new Phantom Knight rank up,
Probably.
but something tells me that's wrong. Let's see, Phantom Knight, where's the rank up? Here you go, rank up Magic Force, banish one or more dark monsters, and then you have to go up, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I'm probably thinking of.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it's just,
It's odd support for Time Thieves.
Like, if you give me, like, probably a week and I actually find the motivation, I could probably find a way to update the Time Thief engine so you can
To
summon
include the
all 3 Time Thief cards on the first go, but it's gonna be, like, super specific hands.
Oh, absolutely. Or you're playing a bunch of searches for specific pieces, so it would turn into just a turbo deck, which is not exactly the best option.
So anyway, let's just move on.
Uh,
I still like the Time Thief card, but... Oh, yes!
I mean, I do like it as well, but
Yes, I got the Trap card reprints. Mainly because I
yay!
want to acknowledge the fact that they're putting Crackdown in Ice Bear Structure Deck.
I don't care. It's easy crackdown
I want Crackdown. Why are they putting it in there?
because the structure deck isn't going to sell itself otherwise.
Okay, then fuck Ice Bears. Anyway, here's more Ice Bear support.
Yeah. Clear wall of the ice barrier.
I mean,
Hello?
yeah. What, you want me to read it? Oh, okay.
Oh, no. I was like, I just didn't hear you say anything, so I was like, oh.
When this card is activated, you can target 1 level 4 lower Ice Barrier in your graveyard, special summon it, while you control level 3 or more Ice Barrier monsters. Ice Barrier monsters you control are unaffected by the activate effects of your opponent's monsters, special summon from the extra deck. It's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, cool, it has a standard effect, but what else are you going to use this for? This doesn't fit with ice barriers at all.
Yeah. Anyway, so the Ice Barrier trap. Why is this the thing? Apply these effects in the sequences based on the number of Ice Barrier singles of different names you control.
How are you getting more than one out?
Exactly, so if you control 1, you can banish 1 card your opponent controls. If you control 2,
Okay.
you can banish 1 card from your opponent's graveyard. Oh, this sounds familiar. If you control 3, you can banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand. Ooh! Wow, it's
It's a worse Trishula.
It's just Trap Trishula. But don't worry, they make sure to give it a graveyard effect. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets an Ice Barrier Synchro monsters you control, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate that effect.
That's dumb.
Yes. Oh, cool. They're getting Vanity's reprint over there.
Yes.
Oh,
Which
that.
vanity?
Oh, wait. Did they? Oh, they retrained DeLorean as well.
Yeah, they did too.
Yeah, they made a hard ones per turn.
Oh,
That's
I don't
good.
like it.
Anyway, because I fucking just remembered that those are G boundless, can I just talk about how fucking whack the boundless is and how much I love it?
I know, right? Their ban list is so much better than ours.
Yeah, exactly. But this guy is like, "What the fuck? Why are you defending this?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, free Max C. I like this already. It's so
But all-
stupid. I have to love it."
But also, if there is an FDK, it is not like immediately meta.
Yeah.
Like and even then they actually update the ban list fairly regularly when an FDK or OTK happens. So it's like, well, it's a lot more fairer over there than it is here.
Yeah. To be
Where
like,
we have Dragon Link loop because they don't want to intervene.
okay, alright. If you go into the Anime Files Discord, if you go to the card game section, you can just see this whole discussion I had with this guy as we talked about those EG bounders, and you can just see me just fucking being so hype. I'm like, free Maxis, truly the meta we need, but don't deserve. And this guy's like, oh god, no. Oh my god, they have fucking... Oh, you should have saw this first place Animpactor deck. So he's playing 2 offs of all these other cards, and he has 1 off Shade Beginner, 1 off Triple Tactical Talents, 1 off Forbidden Droplet, 1 off Vanity Speed, and 1 off Infinite Imperm.
And he won.
He won. He had 1 off Maxi when it's at 3. He had 1 off Block Dragon when it's at 3. He had 1 off Gigantadius. This deck list is fucking wild, and he got first place.
Congrats.
This is... I fucking love OCG ban this. Oh my god, it's fucking... Why can't we have that ban this?
Yeah, why can't the OCG just take over again?
Yeah,
Please?
give us Maxi at 1 at least. At 3? Oh yeah, fuck yeah. But at
Yeah, because
1, I'll be fine.
let's be fair, European Konami has no idea what they're doing at this point. They're trying to appease us with all these TCG exclusive stuff, and we're just sitting here like, go to the let's follow the OCG, everyone.
To the OCG.
The OCG is great.
Anyway, alright. Alright, so I guess that's all the... Oh wait, no, I know what you want to talk about now.
The sevens, yes. So I made Zane watch the latest episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. Where they introduced maximum summoning. Now, okay, for some people that you won't know, but this was something that was teased for a while by the creators. But I have several questions. First, I'll read the cards out so that everyone understands what the hell they are. Shangdi Dragon Tree Yggdrago Blair is a level 4 light Cyber's maximum effect monster with 900 attack and 0 defense. Its effect has a requirement. Maximum mode you can activate by sending the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Choose one face-up monster level 8 or lower your opponent controls and destroy it. Then we have Shin Dragon Tree Redrago Right, level 3 light Cyber's maximum effect, attack 600, defense 0. Maximum mode, send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard, choose one defense monster your opponent controls, and change it to face-up attack position. Then we have the main one. Shindai Dragon Tree Yagdrio, level 10 light Cyber's maximum effect monster, maximum attack of 4000, attack 2000, defense 0. You can maximum summon this card together with left and right. Its effect has a requirement, maximum mode, continuous effect. This card cannot be destroyed by the effects of opponent's trap cards. So, let's start with my individual questions, and we're just going to basically generally talk about this. One, how do you maximum summon? What is the limitations here?
I don't know.
Like, you just slapped down all 3 cards, and one of them being a level 10, may I add. You didn't have to tribute for it either, which is my biggest, like, what is happening? Secondly, do these count as individual monsters or just one big monster? Because I know in the show it showed it off as a big monster, but, you know, can you destroy the individual pieces? And if so, how does that affect the card? And then my third one is, who do you think is going to get maximum summon first? Outside of the nail.
Oh, it has to be, but no, I don't. I can't be bothered.
To be honest, I think it's Otis, the hologram. And here's my reason why. He plays Blue Eye.
Don't you dare start about fucking... Wait a minute, I thought he was just a one-off thing.
No, he is a returning character. He is literally central to the plot. So, yes, he is returning the next episode, in fact.
Oh, wow, okay.
To fight Roman, Rook, and Gakuto all at once. So, the return of Blue Eye's Ultimate Dragon as a maximum card, maybe?
So, I'm watching this meme.
I wanted a discussion, but whatever. I guess that's not happening. So yeah. That's maximum summoning, I guess. All we know about it, really.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. I honestly just care how it will look like in the game, because, you know, I like the play rush tool. I want to see how it will look in the actual fucking card game, not how it
Yeah,
looks
that's
in
why I have
fucking
many
anime.
of those questions, because I'm like, Similar, like, do they still count as individual monsters, or like, how do you max summon? Is there a condition before you can put it down outside of having all three pieces? Oh, my other question that I almost forgot about. Um, do you think they'll have maximum monsters that are just 2 cards?
No,
Why not?
that's weird.
Well, I think of like Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, and have those two be a maximum card.
Oh, don't. No, we may have blue eyes, but don't put Dark Magician.
Dark Magician's already in there.
Oh no.
So is Red Eyes.
Oh no.
Oh, we also got Trap Hole again. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
There you go, something that you actually worth excited about. Trap hole.
Trap Hole. Except it's a legend card, so you can only put 1 copy of it in your deck.
Fuck.
I don't know why they made Trap Hole a legend card. I understand why they made Hand Destruction a legend card, because that is a very powerful card. But Trap Hole? Seriously? Anyway, let's move on.
Okay, well, while you were watching that, I was watching this meme where Mr. White asks Jesse for the FNAF lore, and then at the end of it, fucking Mr. White's like, I can't believe you solved it, and then I don't know why, it just made me laugh.
I read novels about Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know how.
Oh, that's right, we have to talk about Maximum Gold. I forgot this was a thing.
Oh, I think we talked about it last week with Gilkey.
Oh, did we talk about all the cards in it? Because there's some really interesting reprints in here.
Maybe? I'm not entirely sure, but I think we covered a lot of the good reprints.
Yep.
Maybe.
Okay.
Let me go find it first, and then.
I guess we don't. I mean, just go for it. Just don't bother about.
I know, but like.
Rusty Knight of Rusty Bardage is getting a reprint in here. Okay, that's definitely coming off the ban list.
It already is, you douchebag.
Oh yeah.
You an idiot.
Let's see. All the Ghost Girls are getting the alt art reprints in here as well.
Really? Already?
Yeah, let's see. We got Asta alt art. We got Phantasma. We got Phantasma alt art. Chaos Dragon Lumineer alt art. Slivan Dragon Infinity alt art. Kagari alt art. Bowl Sword alt art. Feather Duster alt art. Rain Cup the 7th one. Fuck.
Hey, if you want to build that number deck.
Infinite Permanents. A bunch of number cards. That giant
Oh wait,
grinder.
Infinite Permanents is in here?
Mistake, Turbust to the Forbidden Realms. Oh, Turbust. Noble Knights.
What?
Yeah, I mean Noble Knights. Domain of the True Monarchs. Okay, that's the one I'm getting. This like.
Wait, Domain of the True Monarchs.
Yeah, there's Monarch reprints. There's fucking Synchron reprints. There's fucking Grazekeeper's reprints.
I might be able to replace all my common domains then.
Storming and Drowning.
Hey, I like those cards.
Buster Bladers, Union, Dark Lord reprints. Cell 5. My hands hurt.
Ooh, Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer.
Barrier Statue reprints. Grapha's getting a reprint, but not without Dark Lord. So.
Transcotalk is also getting a reprint.
White Stone of Ancients.
Mind Control.
Totally awesome.
Trade-in.
Terraforming, Preparation of Rights.
Set
Circle of the
rotation.
Fire Kings. There's a lot of weird one of. Oh, yes, fine. Layer Darkness reprints. Perfect. Oh, and Trickstar Reincarnation.
They can only be one as well.
Tachyon Transmigration.
Yeah, that's the counter trap for Galaxy.
Yeah, I knew it immediately. I just did not want to hear you say it. Dimensional Prison, and they can only be one. I'm buying this box for my birthday. Oh wait, no, I'm getting the Charm Structure deck for my birthday if I get enough money.
Whenever that happens. I might buy this set myself, actually.
Oh god, you need to send me those Morning Stars.
I'll send you Morning Stars. I don't need the Morning Stars, so...
Yeah, they're rares anyway, so you should have, like, a bunch of them lying around. Oh yeah, Stratos is getting reprinted here. With alt art.
And this is a box as well, unlike all the other Maximum stuff, which is, well,
No.
they were those those shit mini boxes.
No, you're wrong. Each maximum gold box contains 4 packs with 7 cards in it.
Ah,
Look at that, Stampy's wrong again.
I'm wrong again, and also, but why is it in a full-sized box?
It might look like that, but it probably isn't.
I hate them for this.
Yeah.
I mean, on the bright side, it's got a pretty good card pull. The problem is there's also so much stuff fluffed in between the card pull, so I might just buy singles from the set because they're not going to be worth much. Outside of the old art for Appaloosa.
Yeah, so obviously you have to go drawing for it.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get it. I don't want Appaloosa old art, I just want the normal Appaloosa. Actually, what rarity is Appaloosa?
Premium secret gold rare. Fucking, I don't remember this nonsense.
It is such a nonsense.
Yes, it is.
Better than Ghost Gold or whatever that they originally said it was going to be.
So anyway, moving away from Yu-Gi-Oh now, because that's everything I think.
Yes.
Okay, let's bring out the fact that Sega wants to release more Alters reports, remasters, and remakes.
Yes, because they did. Because Persona 4 Golden's release on the PC was absolutely the most money-making decision they could have made, and it did them so well that they actually didn't predict the amount of sales that were going to happen.
Yeah, and then I got hit by a downside saying they probably won't do portable ports for most of the Persona games because they're already on the fucking PSP Vita.
I mean,
I did want to make the argument that, you know, the PSP's dead, but then they were like, yeah, no.
but at
still
the
not
same
gonna do
time, that doesn't mean they can't just change up some of the stuff and port them to Switch.
That's what I was saying, and they were like, no, you're just being an idiot. I'm like, oh.
No, because here's the thing, like, it's the same control scheme basically.
Exactly.
So like, Atlas could port it to Switch, and I mean, Switch already has a large enough player base that it'll be almost like PC with the amount of people buying the game on Switch. Because everyone bought it for Smash, and everyone plays it for Smash still, despite the drought. And then Pokemon released all of its stuff, so there's a big player base.
Yeah, and I haven't really bought anything else for my Switch because I go look at the Switch games and I go, none of these look like something I would play.
Here's the thing, like the only thing I'm probably gonna buy on the Switch now is the Switch exclusive games.
The thing is, the Switch exclusive games don't even appeal to me, like Pikmin and that. I'm like,
Oh no, well I played Astral Chain, and that was fucking fantastic. I love that
oh
game.
yeah, I need to get Astral Chain at some point. But like, to be honest, I think the next big thing I would end up getting for my Switch is the Shin Megami Tensei stuff.
Oh yeah, because Shin Megami Tensei 5 is coming out on the Switch. Finally.
No, when is Nocturne coming out again?
The port, I have no idea.
Okay.
I don't know they announced it, but I don't think they said when it was coming out. Hang on. Megaton. No.
Shin Megami Tensei Megaton. Oh, I didn't know they're having a crossover Yu-Gi-Oh.
It did?
I was making a joke.
Oh, shush. Me. What? What is my country? My country is Australia.
What kind of search are you doing?
This is the Atlas website.
Otis.
2021. So sometime, and it says spring 2021. So, oh, that's around like next year September.
Alright then, see you next year. Time to enter the quiet pod.
I mean, that's around my birthday, so I might be able to get this game for birthday.
Fuck you.
I mean, it's not too far from yours either.
No,
I
fair
make a
enough.
very,
Alright.
I make a very valid point, don't I?
Alright, anyway, well, oh, yeah, because we're talking about
Yes.
Sega, you can bring up your segue you want to bring up.
Yes, I get. Okay, so the creator of the Yakuza franchise said outright went out on Twitter and decided to state that Kiryu will not be joining any fighting games.
He's apprehensive about it. He's considering it, but he's not he's very against it.
Yes, but his quote is, "Fighting games generally have female characters," which he's not entirely wrong. And personally, I don't really want to see Kiryu beating up women, which he doesn't do in the game either.
Yeah.
So this man doesn't want to win a fighting game because of his character. I like him so much for this decision, for this reason.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I just looked at him and I'm like, you know what? I couldn't see Kiryu being out women either. He's too much of a nice person, surprisingly.
Yeah, he is a very nice person. Like, as much as he's a Yakuza who beats other Yakuza, like, he is. I like every time there's a female involved, he's always kind. He's always helping them out. He's always trying to stand up for them.
He's like a virgin.
No, he. Okay, I'm gonna use a Japanese version of a term we know. He is a feminist.
Oh, fuck off!
I said the Japanese version. I did put that context there. Am I wrong? For people who don't know, in Japan, feminist means just people who are very very protective of women.
Okay. I thought you meant Western feminism.
No, that's why I said
Okay.
the context beforehand, which obviously you weren't listening to.
Oh no, I did. I just presumed the same thing.
No. Yeah, in Japan, that word is completely different of the West.
Well, talking about feminism, there's this thing I wanted to bring up for a couple of weeks now, and I keep forgetting. So, Ethan, have you ever heard of this game called Atlas Reactor?
Sounds familiar.
It was a turn-based. I don't want to say MOBA. It was like a turn-based not fighting game. It was a turn-based
strategy?
Turn-based strategy, real time, and pretty much the best way to describe it is it's like League of Legends, but it's turn-based, and the goal was pretty much deathmatch. You don't fight for objectives really.
Okay.
It's like the first person to 5 kills, and it's like you play as on a team of 4 each, and then you all sort of have to coordinate, and then it kind of worked more on like what will the enemy do in this, so you have to play around that. So it was actually a very like in-depth game with all these abilities, because like there was this character that threw rings that she could return to her during the next turn. So you kind of have to like position her in a way where you had to predict the enemy movement, avoid their movements, and make sure your rings are still in optimal positions.
Yeah.
And then each turn had like different phases. So you had the prep phase where you did all your buffs. You had the dash phase where you can just move out of the way. Then you had the attack phase where you do all your attacks. And then you had your movement phase, which was at the end.
Okay.
So it was a very in-depth game. It had a very small player base even after going free to play. I was one of the few people who really loved it. And then they shut down the servers.
Okay. So how does this have anything to do with feminism?
I just made that joke. What I wanted to bring up for months now, well, for weeks now, as I said, was they decided to renew the IP.
Oh.
We're getting Atlas Rogues, and it's going to be a single player or co-op roguelike game. So it's going to be nothing like Atlas Reactor.
Okay, that's interesting.
So, so pretty much, you got all the people who really been looking forward to playing Atlas Reactor again since they shut down the servers, going, well, I just really hope this has, like, if it proves successful, they'll either reopen the Atlas Reactor servers, or they'll implement something like Atlas Reactor in Atlas Rogues. And then you have the people who are like, this isn't Atlas Reactor though.
This isn't what we wanted, though.
I'm with the first group where I just hope if it proves good enough, they will reopen the Atlas Reactor servers. Because I really loved Atlas Reactor.
That's fair.
But yeah,
That's interesting.
so I'm just surprised that they're reopening it, and then yeah. Here's the thing I'm also a bit apprehensive about is they did promise to unlock a bunch of freelancers. That's the name of their characters, and then people are thinking, will this be gacha?
Or a battle pass system.
Yeah,
That's
for a
my thought.
roguelike
You know,
dungeon-like game.
When you said that, I was like, that's my second. That's my thought. There is the battle pass, like how most, you know, online games are like now with battle passes and stuff.
Hmm.
They might even implement both.
Yeah, but yeah, no. If you know any, like Ethan, I would recommend you try to find and read Atlas Reactor Lore because it's quite interesting.
Okay.
And
Oh.
you try reading some of the characters. It's like let me put it like this: one of the characters was a fucking fish with robotic legs, and he's a healer, and he would just say fish puns all the time. He's like
That's pretty fishy.
yeah. His name is Dr. Finn, by the way, and he's like he has a biddy where he like throws eels at people,
I like this man already.
and he goes, "You're gonna get a bit of a. Are you feeling a bit eeling?" Oh, something. It was a feeling pun, but he removes the F, so it's eeling.
Yeely.
It's so fucking stupid. And by the way, because the actors they all have like based on corporations. So his boss was like a mafia like Don who was also a Triceratops.
Fuck.
It's,
This sounds way too interesting to have not failed.
yeah. I mean, the problem with it was the fact that it was paid when it was like you had to pay first, and then they made it free to play.
Okay, but then they just didn't advertise at that point, so...
Yeah, because it was run by Tryon.
Ah.
So if you know anything about Tryon, they had to shut down like what fucking Arcade, I think was one of their games. There was
Yeah, they had to shut down a lot of things.
there was Trove. I played Trove for a bit. It was interesting.
I think Trove had a second coming recently as well.
But no, yeah, just read your Atlas Reactor Lore. It's so fucking whack.
I will definitely have a look at that.
God, I miss Atlas Reactor. I just want them to bring it back.
You really want your Atlas Reactor back?
It was a fun game.
I don't disagree with you, but I'm just
Oh
like...
my god. So I'm just looking at these characters again. I forgot there was a fucking evil squirrel.
There is?
Yes. Isadora. Her entire gimmick was that she had like effectively 2 health bars. So she's an evil genius, and she has lasers.
Fair.
Let's see, who else we got here? Oh yes, the CEO of Helios Corp. Helio. And his whole entire thing was like, he had Echo Hammer, so it was like a hammer that would branch. And he would go, Echo, hammer, 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 hammer. It's like fucking so stupid.
Oh, thank you. Hang on, I'll be back.
Yeah. Oh my god, now I just want to see him bath in this beauty. Oh yes, Gremlins Inc. Yes.
I'm back.
Okay, good. I went ahead and found you a video of all the Atlas Reactor taunts because they're so fucking stupid.
Are we still recording?
Yes, because we never said goodbye.
No, I didn't. Okay. Well, I guess that should be our goodbyes then, because,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah.
I'm Ethan Stampion Co. And this is goodbye.
Oh my fucking god, that's cringe.
I know,
Anyway,
but it's professional.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Anyway, I'll just edit out that like fucking 2 minutes of silence later. Or maybe I won't. It'll just be there, and then it'll just be there, and the audience be wondering what the fuck's going on, and it'll be great. Anyway,
Okay.
bye.